Grand Rising and Shining Radiant Souls. Today's daily card is from Megan Watterson's Mary Magdalene Oracle. And today it is all about the Anointed. I rise with only more soul. One of the most significant names used to identify Christ by the earliest group of people to document his teachings was the Greek word Christos, which means someone anointed with oil, or simply the anointed. After Mary Magdalene anoints Christ with the spikenard and washes his feet with her hair before his crucifixion, Christ says in the Gospel of Matthew, "I tell you, whenever in the whole world this good news is proclaimed, what this woman has done will be held and told in memory of her." That's Matthew chapter 26, verses 1 through 3. When Judas is horrified that Mary wastes such an excessive amount of oil, Christ explains that it was actually good, and it was intended that Mary save this oil to prepare for his burial. It was intended. This was what had been intended all along. Mary Magdalene was the one who was meant to assist Christ in his transition from this life to the next. The ornate jar Mary holds in so many of the paintings and icons of her is filled with holy oil, used to anoint the body before burial. The priests and priestesses of the Egyptian goddess Isis anointed the body as a way to assist in the transition from this life to the next while remaining conscious. And if we see the resurrection narrative as a metaphor, the anointing ritual becomes the passage from the death of the ego, the limited egoic self, into the expansive realm of the soul. This is the transformation of consciousness at the heart of the Christian tradition, and Mary Magdalene is the one who shows us the way. Anointing, then, in its original context, is the act of consciously acknowledging that the physical body passes away, but the soul within the body does not. And each time we consciously die to the ego, each time we allow ourselves to die to what we were in order to rise more aware of the soul of who we are now. We are anointed, and we do this in memory of her. The Soul Voice meditation question is, what aspect of my soul am I aware of in this moment? As usual, these powerful messages keep coming in for us, reminding us that there is more to us than just this physical body. But we are to respect that, listening to our body when it speaks to us physically, but also knowing that I love the metaphor of the death of the ego, and that we are anointed. We are beings here in this physical space. And every time we go through challenges or go through a cycle that keeps repeating itself, we start to see things in a different light and start to shift and change, going through that death of the ego over and over again. Now, I again do believe that, of course, the ego is part of our whole makeup here, and it serves a purpose. The ego doesn't need to go away completely, but we need to continue to shift into higher energies and understanding that we are anointed every time we shift and change. every time we come back to balance and connect with our soul. Thank you, as always, for joining me and connecting in. And know I'm always sending you peace, love, and soul.